Okay, we're live. Let's do a quick audio check as always. Okay, we're live. Let's do a quick audio check as always. Okay, sounds pretty okay. Well, hello and welcome everyone. I'm Ducky O'Brien, and today we are returning to our Astroneer stream. I do it every Saturday around this time. I started a little bit late because, once again, I stayed up late playing Apex with my buddies. It's a lot of fun. I played a little bit of Valheim too. But yeah, want to get into it today. We're going to be trying to make a conveyor belt. So let's see if we can do this. All right. Hope everyone's having a nice weekend here. So this is my overall project of making a automated production line where all the resources can be produced automatically, with the exception of you farming the soil, as well as with you harvesting the gas. Those two things cannot be fully automated because the gases have to be coming in from different planets, and then you cannot automatically harvest the soil right now. So as of now, those are the two things you need to do. So I'm going to have you input soil somewhere and input gas somewhere. Alright, other than that though, the general idea is to have a production line where I can just push a button and that resource will come out. So right now, the general method that I have planned is we're going to have the storage LRCs with the resource there, and then when you ask for it, it's just going to plop it out. And that resource is going to be refueled by trade platforms or chem labs. What's up, Loon Skeleton? Looking fresh. Thanks, dude. Same to you. And then that's going to be powered by scrap. And I have scrap generation here, which is working at a decent clip. The problem is the chem labs. So we have to figure out an automated chem lab system. And right now, one thing that I sorely need for this to work is a conveyor belt. So we have to go design one. Alright. I am using soil canisters, and that is honestly one of the easiest ways to make automated soil to scrap production lines now. You can use whatever you want. Because you just input soil, turn it into resin, and then get soil canister. It comes on package. You hate fall damage? Yeah. The hardest part about permadeath, again, it's the first 30 minutes. Once you pass that, it's just like any other game. I wish it was harder. Yes, obviously, not completely automated, but you can't automate soil gathering right now. Also, I want to raise a point too, and this bugs me. It's a personal pet peeve, but you can't believe the amount of people who dropped in for my soil to scrap conversion line, and they're like, "This isn't fully automated because you're not automating the soil gathering." And I'm like, guys, do you not know how to read? The title says soil to scrap. That process is automated. I never said the soil gathering part was automated. I was like, oh my god. And then people are telling me that I named my video wrong. And I'm like, no. Some guy even said that I don't even use soil for my production line. I'm like, did you not watch the video? It's based on soil. You see me drop the soil into the centrifuge. What more do you want? But yeah, you can't believe the amount of people that are just dropping in and saying stuff like that. The more views my videos get, I'm like, god dang it, dude. You need 10 Quicksilver? That's not a lot. You're very close, dude. You're very close. But yeah, that stuff kind of bugs me because I'm just like, well, I don't know what should I call it then? What should I call it? And then the alternative titles they give me are just insane. I'm like, what do you even want? But yeah, like using floodlights or extenders, work lights, or automated scrap. Gotcha. That floodlights, doesn't that use copper though? Right? You have to farm copper unless you're gonna turn scrap into copper, in which case it's less. You're losing time efficiency in that. In one mission. It is it is how it is, yeah. Is that a new meme? Great. Floods are tungsten, alright, tungsten. Yeah, either way, if you have to convert the soil into scrap, just auto extract it from like a thumper. I that's okay, I guess. I don't like having my base have to be somewhere else based on mineral deposits. I want my base to be in a central location. And then I just bring stuff to it. Only soil. That's why my base is the way it is. Everything's built on soil. Because then I can have my base anywhere. The layout, people can build anywhere. It is how it is. Maybe. Oh, what's up, YOLO? New game, who dis? Okay. Let's figure this out. We're making a conveyor belt, dude. Let's sketch it out. Who cares about having a rotational layout? No, I cannot multi-stream if you're an affiliate. You'll get banned on Twitch. I don't know about banned, but you will get your affiliate removed at the very least. You have to stream on other platforms separately. So the rules are, if you are affiliate on Twitch, yeah, it's really messed up. If you're affiliate on Twitch, you cannot multi-stream, and also, let's say you have your VOD for your Twitch stream, right? You cannot rebroadcast that as a stream on other platforms, but you can upload it as a VOD 24 hours after your stream ends. So I could take my entire stream if I want and upload it to YouTube as a video, but I can't stream it as a premiere. So the rules are pretty strict and it doesn't make sense. And it stifles competition. I hope they change it. So yeah. A lot of people will tell you not to get an affiliate on Twitch. I disagree with that. You're giving up some early income depending on how big your audience is, or if you have friends willing to or family give you their prime subs. But it all depends on a lot of factors. Yeah, like transcoding helps, all that sort of stuff. Starting a survival save. All right, nice, great. I would recommend just sticking with permadeath. Doing your daily push-ups. Oh, that is a great PSA to work out, man. Also, congratulations on losing weight, by the way. That's very hard. And I hope you remember this experience, because for anything in which you have to quote-unquote get good, it requires effort, requires perseverance. So anything you want to accomplish in life, you could actually have a one-to-one direct relationship with working out. Because if you don't do anything, you're not gonna gain muscle and lose weight, right? It's the same for anything. Always get good, yeah. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes practice. Just doesn't magically happen. Also, working out can be pleasant, but it can also not be pleasant. So I don't exercise. I need to do that. I used to, not like hardcore or anything, but after my new schedule, didn't have time for it. So let me get an LRC. Nope, let's get a resource plant. Nice. That's good. Now you can do anything. A hot planet. You're gonna die. But now you can do anything. Like, it took you 2 months, right? That's great. A lot of people give up after a couple of days because they don't see the results right away. It's not how it works for anything. But yeah, if you look at that and then you take a look at whatever you want to do and you remind yourself that you did this, that you lost weight and you gained muscle by yourself, just working out, you can apply that same thing. That means that, you know, it should be a motivator because you accomplish something. It's a great thing. It's a great thing. You should always remember this moment, and but don't live in the past too, because then a lot of people are like, I used to be fit. Don't fall into that trap, but yeah. Nice, nice. But yeah, remember that. Remember, you accomplish something, so you can do anything, whatever it is, if you put your mind to it. You need to get good at scanning for sodium. Remember that trick, Grape, where I told you can go into photo mode and then whatchamacallit, just scan the planet from high up. You can try that. Why not extended platforms for the conveyor belt? Oh, we could use extended. It's not great. I'm gonna be honest with you. The new auto arm platforms are not really that great. The reason being, so how I'm gonna have to use it is I'm gonna have a section to divert all of this. So I'm gonna need multiple auto arms at a certain conjunction or point. I lost my train of thought there, but yeah, it limits you to one. Also, you can't directly transfer resources, so I'm gonna have to leave one empty, and it just looks kind of dumb. You know. We'll use it though. We can use it for most of it. I'm glad you brought it up. I completely forgot about it because I actually erased it from my mind. It's very limited use cases. Yeah, exactly, Grape. You look for sodium when the game is paused. You need every advantage you can get. It's a cool name. Yes, that's his assassin name. Okay. Oh, actually, it doesn't matter what resource we're using right now. Just make sure, right? Right? You know who I learned that trick from? I forgot. Argus? Was it Argus? It was somebody. I miss streaming No Man's Sky and Twitch. I miss having people drop in and give me tips and stuff. It was the best. Okay. Oh, Skeleton, have you watched the dev stream? Do you know when the patch is coming out? Or the power stuff? I saw the leaks. I was lurking in the stream, but I was streaming at the time, so I couldn't watch it. What's up, Mario? It's very easy. This is not perfectly flat. If you look, carefully, there are places where it's not flat. Let me see if I can find one. Yeah, like right here. It's not perfectly flat, but the easiest way to do it is to go out to a piece of ground. You're gonna press the flat key. If you're playing on PC, that's control. On console, I don't know what it is. And you're gonna smooth it out like this. And then from here, you're gonna take it out and just start going around. And it'll flatten according to that angle that you have. So you can make a pretty flat piece of ground. It'll never be perfectly flat because there'll be some wrinkles. But you just keep doing this and it's gonna be flat. You can have some tools to make it easier. You can use the narrow mod. When your brush size is smaller, it's a lot easier. And you can use the alignment tool to start it off and then take it off right away after you first use it. Thank you, Mario. If you have any more questions, let me know. Joe said towards the later end of the month. Thank you, dude. Why you're not testing on your normal save? It is way too expensive in terms of scrap to make all the stuff that I need. And if I don't need it, I have to scrap it again. So I lose all that scrap. All right, gotcha, man. Yeah, you can ask me anything anytime. I'll try my best. If you want me to make a video on it, I definitely will. But yeah, the narrow mod is your friend. Let's get an alignment tool here. Yeah, it's too expensive. And I'm gonna build it in my normal save mode. So what the alignment tool does, people misunderstand this tool. They think it'll make the ground flat. What it actually does is, wherever you point it, it will flatten it in a perpendicular angle to the core. So if you keep using it, it's not gonna be flat. It'll just keep rounding out. So after you use the alignment tool, take it off, and then use the narrow mod. Why isn't this working? Is this on? This looks like the same size. Eh, whatever. And then you want a smaller brush size, and you want to just go off of that alignment tool, and then it'll be sort of flat. You can get perfectly flat in creative mode if you use something called a leveling block. This is only in creative mode. I don't like this as much, but okay. So now this is something called true flat, where imagine it's like Minecraft and the earth is layered into triangles. This is the earth is a cube. It's a cube. And you can go perfectly flat off of that angle. If you want it perfectly flat horizontally, you have to go to the north or south poles, and that's just pretty much the only way. But yeah, you were stuck on top chat. Trying to figure out who this Mario person was. Pretty all right. Pretty sure mods don't work in creative. Yeah. You have to use the brush menu. There you go, right here. I believe the deform speed was it 1 point something, and the brush size was around 200 for it to work with true flat. But yeah, I'm just showing him how to use it because again, people misunderstand the alignment tool a lot. I can't count the number of people who came in and they're like, why isn't the alignment tool flattening the earth when I stick it on my train manipulator? I'm like, that's not what it does, man. And I don't blame you because I thought the same thing too. I just wish that we had a make this flat, please, alignment tool. Alright. Okay. We need the other platform. Let's try this one for this. Okay. There are a couple things that I'm looking for in Astroneer for production lines to be viable. The number one thing we need to save space is the ability to change what we're making in modules. So chem lab, centrifuge, all those things we need to be able to flip through it with automation and logic. So that one's a little bit, I don't think that's going to come into the game, to be honest, because it requires you to read the state of a module and then have that state displayable either as a number or something, binary, whatever. So that's probably not going to happen, and I'm okay with that. Conveyor belts would be nice. That would be very nice. We need conveyor belts. Alright, see you later. See you later, YOLO. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Thanks, man. And good on you for working out, dude. That's good. Stay healthy. You only got one body, man. Only one body. You gotta take care of it. Make a mod? Oh, yes, dude. Yes. There are a couple. I have like a wish list for production. Like, number one is being able to switch through the module state with automation. Number two is I need auto arms that have either a platform. So the thing that I really want with this platform was that when you stick an auto arm on here, that it will only deposit stuff or withdraw stuff from certain sources. Because this area is actually way too big and it's larger than the actual circle. So if you have like a storage or a platform right here, it'll deposit stuff there. If you're like on the edge of the circle, close enough. So one thing that I wish you could do was you can say only grab stuff from here and only deposit it here. And you know, you kind of need tethers for that. Like if you had a tether, like an input and output tether, you just stick it on here and then it'll only take this as an input. And if you stick a tether here, it'll only treat this as an output. That's really, it's not going to go in the game as well because the amount of logic you need is insane, and it'll probably slow the game down. But yeah, just you know, the arms are kind of, they just grab everything, which is both good and bad. A third thing, conveyor belts, because I need to move the resources around and dump it physically without putting it into a container. Yeah, that's the pin. I've been harping on that for a while now. Just have it be a pin. But again, that's not easy to code that and make it not slow your game down. So they're probably gonna keep it as is, but input and output pins, we need those. Or some way to determine input and output, because then I can put a lot of arms next to each other, but they're not gonna overlap anything, which kind of messes things up. So okay, we're gonna kind of test it like this. But conveyor belts, so we need conveyor belts for large scale production. There's really no way around it. Oh, no. Okay. See, like in this case, I have to be careful that I don't put the resin in this one. So I gotta do this sort of nonsense of angling it correctly. Alright, that's gonna drop here, but that's okay. Alright. I guess we'll use large platform A's. My least favorite platform. But yeah, those three things. What is this message? Why did YouTube moderate this? Can you suicide? Can you kill yourself in the nucleus? What are you asking? Mario? Suicide in the nude? Is it knuckle or nude? I can't read. Sinuside in the nucleus. Okay, I don't remember. Sorry, my second monitor is a TV. It's very low resolution and it's hard for me to read text. But it is what I have, so I'm using it. I think they changed it so you don't die in the nucleus of the planet, the center. I believe you don't die there. I believe they give you oxygen. I could be wrong though. Was one way to find out. Yeah, my eyes aren't the best, and combine that with like a very grainy, I would say maybe very close to 260p resolution. I'm just like, I can't see a darn thing, man. But yeah, Skeleton Dude, if your friends can make a mod, dude, let me know, because I would love that. I would love to get mods. Again, the three things I'm looking for: change the state of the module via logic, be able to specify inputs and outputs for auto arms, and then conveyor belts. Those three things are like my top wanted features for Astroneer production lines. And I think it would help a lot of people too. Like having one trade platform make everything is not a bad thing for production lines where you're not using that trade platform very often. The spacing on this. Yeah, I believe they give you oxygen, so it should be okay. Okay, and then what I can do here is redirect the resin. And we're gonna put it back into the river. Yep, you died? Alright. Never mind then. You can kill yourself. It's been a while, sorry. I don't remember that stuff off the top of my head. By the way, I'm not like a crazy expert where I memorize everything. I have to research it before, you know, I tell you something. I don't have everything memorized. Unfortunate. Let's see. You're the type of memorizing stuff? Gotcha. Yeah, for me, I realized that my brain capacity is limited. So I save it for processing information rather than holding it. Unless it's information that I need, I use all the time, then I'll memorize it. But otherwise, if I can look it up, I will just look it up. So it saves up space, quote unquote, for my brain. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what I'm doing here is we are creating a river of resources, quote unquote. So these conveyor belts will, these auto arms, will transfer any resource down the river. This is what it is, abstractly speaking. Now, this is kind of prototyping an idea where I shut off resources after it's done in the river, so it gets refreshed quicker. Actually, I should not define these auto arms because I want them to go back faster, so we'll let them carry anything back. So I'm just gonna pretend that this chem lab is the last one that uses resin. We're simulating it. So as the resin comes down the river, after this chem lab, it should be picked up by this arm and is brought back here so that it can be recycled and keep going over and over again until it's picked up. So, and also I know what some people might ask, how do you know when to release resources into the river? I think what I'll do is I'll pre-stock all of these silos with the resources, and then I'll use storage sensors and I'll link it up to storage here, and when it's not full, I'll activate the arms and I'll just keep putting materials into the river. And then when it's full, I'll stop it. And let's say, I thought of this too, but we'll have to test it for the actual numbers. But let's say the storage or the chem lab that needs resin is down here and it's empty. It takes time. It takes time for it to get down there, right? So you'll be having an excess of resin, but it's okay to have a little bit, because once this is filled up, and let's say we have 8 resin left, it'll just keep cycling, and when that's empty, it'll just poop it in right away. That's possible that you can have a buildup of resources, so we have to test that and figure out if you need like a count repeater for your storage sensor before it activates. We can use a delay sensor. A delay sensor won't fix anything. Count repeater would have to do it after a certain number of triggers. Then it releases a resin. We'll see though. We'll see. Alright, let's just test this out real quick. See if it works the way we want it to. I have to test this and see if it's fast enough to grab it. Okay. Then we have to power this, of course. Oh. Okay. No. All right. Why didn't this one grab it? See, it should have stopped here, but it kept going. This is the auto arm shenanigans. Why didn't this pick it up? It's in the range. Alright, see you later, Skeleton. Thanks for dropping by, dude. Go look on your English essay. I'll be quitting soon as well. I'm only gonna keep this stream up for 25 minutes. I'm gonna go eat lunch and I'll come back and play some No Man's Sky. Just for an hour, just keeping it short. And after that, I'm experimenting with the YouTube Shorts algorithm and TikTok, and let me tell you, what an experiment. Definitely worth checking out. What's the A stand for? No Man's Sky. Something. Okay. Let's see if this fixes the issue. Double the arms. Oh. Adventures. Okay. That's a good ring to it. This arm is not grabbing anything. Another thing we need, auto arm priority. We need to be able to determine which arm has priority on that platform. See, look, there's two arms that couldn't grab that resource, and yet this arm grabbed the first. It's not ideal. But so far we have less overflow, less leakage. Oy vey, dude. Now we have all the leakage. What is going on right now? Why aren't you guys grabbing it? I'm kind of frustrated, to be honest. I'm like, what is this? It makes no sense. I cannot figure it out. Why is... okay, forget about it. Forget about it. We're gonna have some issues then. We gotta remove the shunt. It's just not working. We can't divert resources back faster, that means. You redid your freighter? Nice, dude. Everyone likes freighter bases because it's mobile. I don't get this. I literally have two arms. How is this arm faster? Is it because it's closer? Is that it? But it grabbed it sometimes and it didn't grab it other times. Why? Why? Alright, well, we'll remove the shunt then. We're not gonna use it. If it doesn't work, why bother doing it, right? Alright. You, sir, are fired. You're fired. You're fired. Auto set packs? Yes. Sounds like, oh, shet pack. Sorry. There, I pronounced it correctly this time. She-pack. Alright, well, yeah, well, I mean, I can't do anything about it, so just go with the flow, man. Okay. And the chem lab spacing is sort of like this. This is a little too close, man. I can easily put something here. Yeah, I need it. This is the problem. This is the problem, guys, with auto arms. Some ASMR there, but sorry. I'm a little frustrated right now. Look, if I put this here, it might deposit it there. We'll have to test it out. Okay. Alright. Astroneer ASMR. Okay, that looks okay. Technically a snail. I never thought of it that way, but it's an interesting way to look at it. Okay, carbon and compound. Let's get those up in here. Compound and carbon. Well, wait, where am I? Oh, backpack. Sorry, I'm very tired right now. I hate staying up late, but I did it for Apex, you know? I like that game too much. Oh, you can just drop it in? It's kind of cool. Okay. We need, we have compound, organics. Wait, I missed it. What am I doing? There we go. And we need carbon. Oh. Okay. I did finish the game. I got all of the achievements unlocked, and I did everything you possibly can in the game. The only things I'm missing are some... I think some chess pieces. I didn't collect all of those. I didn't collect all of the colored fireworks in the summer event. I think that's pretty much it. I'm missing some skins that you had to pay to unlock. And obviously I'm missing everything from the shop. Because I'm not made of money. But I do have a deep love and appreciation for this game. Because this game built my YouTube channel. So I plan to buy everything in the shop, you know, over time. Over a long period of time. Because it's going to cost a lot of money. But that's my way to show some support for them. Definitely gonna get the duck mask though. Where is it? Yeah, Ducky O'Brien. It just fits me, right? It's a literal duck mask. I'm gonna buy that. First thing. Okay, let's see now. This arm can't be filtered by resources. Oh. But yeah, if you run out of things to do in the game, dude, just let me know. There's so many different things you can do in the sandbox game. By its very nature. You wait for a new offer? Nice, dude, nice. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on a second. Look at this. This auto arm is only grabbing from this slot first. Isn't that neat? Why? So, auto arms... Oh, platforms have slot priority. Does that mean if I change the orientation of this platform that things will change? What happens if I do this? It's the same. It is. Oh, now it's different. Now it's random. What's going on here? Okay, it's changing to this. But why? Let's write this down so we can get this memorized. I knew there was like slot priority, but I never fully bothered to write it down and study it. Can teleport to other people's bases that you interacted with? Yeah, that's a nice feature. It is what it is? Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna make a chart. Okay, with the arrow. Uh-huh. Priority slot. Okay. Interesting. So when it was facing it, it grabbed it from this slot here. It only grabbed the carbon. It's lower right. Priority slot changes depending on its orientation. Why is that? The chronic zombie, you made a conveyor in Astroneer that goes as fast as the player can run. Wow, yes, dude, that would help. Please send me your blueprints. I need a conveyor belt for my production line to work. I'm trying to design one from scratch and it's annoying. Right now, I noticed that certain slots have priority depending on the orientation of the platform relative to the auto arm. So I'm just writing this down because I think it'll be handy information to have. Is carbon this time? I'll wait for it. Alright, let's see. There's resin. Just run it a few more times to make sure it's not random. Yeah, this is so weird. Oh no, there's compound. It is sort of random though. Oh. Is it cycling through? Wow, it's the top 2 slots? Why? This makes life very difficult now. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Boss challenge you to get all the glitches? Oh, nice. A good challenge. Can the conveyor belt handle every single resource used in a chem lab? Chronic zombie? That's what I needed to do. I need an even distribution of resources flowing through the conveyor belt. I don't know why this is harder than it looks. Why is it only grabbing it from here? Priority slots are different every time you rotate it. Let me just take another note here, jotting it down. Priority slots in the back too. Okay. Thanks, zombie. Give me 1 second. Alright, priority slot is... I need to do more runs. You don't have enough of a sample. Your sample set is too low to count these runs as anything but coincidence, but... What a weird... For priority slots are different based on orientation. I need to run more numbers on this and see if it's consistent. Let me check Discord. Do you have me on Discord? Are you in my Discord? Oh, I am not signed on right now. Give me 1 second. Item transport. All right, let me take a look at it. Let's take a look at it. Hold on. I gotta go back to OBS. There we go. Okay. Oh, that is... Yo, that is really good. How'd you come up with this? I am. I'm listed right here. That's me, Ducky O'Brien. Gina gave me the content creator tag, even though you're supposed to be way bigger, but she was nice and she just gave it to me. How does this work, by the way? MRC with output enabled to a tall storage? When a canister empties, it always puts on storage? Oh my goodness, that is some next level design, dude. Let's try it out. I still have some problems because that's a single resource conveyor belt. I need multiple. I needed to be able to. That's why I was testing this real quick. I'm gonna have a river of resources. That's what I want. A lazy river. If you ever been to a water park. Let me go back to my game feed. It's also kind of wide, but it does give me more spacing between the chem labs. We'll try it out. Take multiple as long as it doesn't backlog. That's the problem, because this conveyor belt, it's not balanced. It's not load balanced, in that I just need a constant flow of resources, and I'll use storage sensors to input more when it's depleting. But it always has to be flowing forever in a constant circle. That's what I need for this to work. So we'll try it out. We'll try it out and see what happens. Let's build that again. Was that large platform A? Extra large platform C. Okay. Thank you for that tip, dude. Much appreciated. That's an excellent build you have there. Okay, let's see. Tall storage is backpack, right? Where is it? Hold on. Is it small printer? It's not, right? Oh, it is. That was backpack for some odd reason. Okay. MRC. Is that... No. Where is it? Oh, right here. Next to the auto arm, of course. Alright. Yeah, this is not gonna... It's gonna be very tough, because if I need multiple resources flowing in, the MRC is gonna be a little bit overwhelmed there, because it's gonna be flowing at the same time. Unless it's one resource at a time. We'll see though. I gotta test it out. Is that... I think that's covering... It's covering that. You could use multiple MRCs. But this only has 3 slots, right? I could have 3 auto arms to take it off at the same time. But I think it's still running into some issues. We'll see though. We'll test it out. We'll test it out and see what happens. I do like your conveyor belt design though. It's very fast. Like, what the heck? Where was it here? I don't... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is I'm not I'm very impressed, dude. I'm surprised you came up with this. This is very good. This is very fast. I think that's one of the weaknesses of conveyor belts is that it's slow. Every design is slow, and this one is very speedy. Yeah, I don't want to memorize where stuff is. Where are extenders? Let's see. Right here. Okay. See if he made it right. Okay. Is that backwards? Oh. Wait. How is this supposed to work? There we go. Is it supposed to go into the MRC? Hold on. Oh. Just, there we go. Alright. Oh, this is not angled correctly. Give me 1 second. That's just backwards. I always make that mistake, you know? Sometimes it's just... Alright, there we go. Oh my god, alright. It's okay, don't fill, and I'll have no choice but to put it... It goes... it's not close enough? Okay, fine, fine. Very picky. Very picky. Auto arm sometimes. Alright. There we go. Alright. To block the slots, gotcha. I usually use compound because it's the least used resource for me. I have a blocker filler resource. I can't use compound for this, but alright, we got it working. Let's see if I can find a way to make this work with multiple resources. The problem... Maybe we can use multiple MRCs. Why is this message moderated? Oh, geez, big question. Alright, I'll show it though. Auto arm like woman, auto arm annoying. I would not say that, dude. You can get beat by your girlfriend or wife or mother or all three. Greetings, Ender. Alright. Ah, chronic zombie. I love your design. You should post this on Reddit, man, if you didn't already. I deleted my Reddit account, by the way. I used to have one and I would post Astroneer stuff pretty frequently, and then the desire for upvotes was too strong, and also just the main feed was too toxic, so I left. Not the subreddit. Astroneer subreddit's wholesome, but just Reddit in general. That's why I deleted, I think, my Twitter account as well. That's just don't have social media. I keep Discord. And I have an Instagram account, which I don't use. I might delete that too, but it's the only way I can keep in touch with a few other streamers I've met along the way. Alright. This design is really good. How did you come up with this? It's genius. It might be a bit cheaper to use an auto arm than empty small platform pattern. Can you place items directly on an auto arm? Anyways, so here's our problem right now. So with this, I need just, this is prototyping it, so this is not exactly how it's gonna look. But I need every single resource that's used in the chem lab to be flowing in a river around my chem labs, and then my chem labs will just pick what it wants out of it. I'll have outer arms like here, right? I need organic and resin. So organic and resin are gonna be flowing through the river, and it's gonna pick what it wants. And when it's full, it stops picking. And when it's full, it'll stop releasing organics and resin into the river. I'll have storage sensors here. There'll be a link to outer arms connected to the LRCs, dumping it into the river. So that's gonna happen. But the problem I'm having right now is that when I use this, it only grabs materials from certain sections on the platform. Right, it's only grabbing, let me see the orientation, I made notes here. This is the priority slot right here in this orientation with the arrow pointing this way. So you know, I need multiple, that's the first problem we gotta fix is, well, I guess we can't use this platform, but then, you know, if it's only one resource at a time, you're kind of restricting it, bottlenecking it, so. If you can fix that, we can start using this. We can have multiple MRCs, but I guess we could have multiple conveyor belts going at the same time. You can use three most, because there's 3 slots here. So I need 3 outer arms here. I need 3 outer arms loading into MRCs. It's gonna get a little complicated. I do like this design though. This is fantastic. Seriously, one of the smartest things I've seen, because like you're transferring it from here to here almost instantaneously. It's so fast. It's genius. This is very, it's well designed, Chronic Zombie. I can't get over it. This is amazing. I'm like, if you haven't released on YouTube already, I would like to make a video on it if you give me your permission. Obviously, I'll give you full creds and link anything you want. Let me know if you're okay with that. Otherwise, I won't make it, obviously. But yeah, this is this has to be shown to the world. Post all of it on Reddit, Chronic. Post all of it on Reddit. It's gonna get upvotes. If people don't upvote it, they're dumb. They don't know how smart this is. This is genius, bro. Okay. Sure, you can show me whatever you want. I'll be happy to see it. Oh man, I would never have thought of this. In 100 hours of me trying to design it, I would never have thought of this. This is very smart. This is, I think, the best conveyor belt design I've seen ever. People don't realize this is you can show this off. Gotcha. Send me any links you want in the description for Discord if you have anything you want to pimp, any socials or whatever. Okay. Should I credit it to Chronic Zombie? Spell like that? Yeah, let me know what the creds you want. What are the credits you want for the video once I make it? This is incredible. Why does it only have 10 reactions? Don't people know how hard it is to make a conveyor belt? This is actually the fastest conveyor belt I've seen. This is genius. Oh, this is why I love streaming, because then people drop by and be like, you want to see this? And I look at it, I'm like, oh my god, this is incredible. Okay, I don't know how to make it work with a lot of resources though. Let's try adding multiple MRCs first. Scrap farms, item requesters, just by chronic zombie will be fine. Gotcha. I have scrap farms down pretty well. I am making an item requester right now. So my goal is to have every single item used in the blueprint over here, and then this is the interface. And then when you click on the button, it'll push the resource out to you. So if I push resin, it'll give me 1 resin, or it'll just keep pumping out resin until I stop it. I haven't decided which one's better yet, but we'll have to test it out. So my design right now is that I have storage here, stockpiled. It'll put it out, and when that storage is used, it'll produce more. So, you know, the first few resources are easy. Any trade platform resource is super easy. I got this production line built here. Scrap powered, of course. I have my scrap farm over here using soil to medium canisters. I'm scrapping that. I doubled production because it was too slow. It was bottlenecked. But this is pretty load balanced for the most part. I haven't run the numbers. But yeah, that pumps out scrap and that powers this. So then it's coming from the storage LRC. I'm gonna pre-stock the resources. I'm not gonna make it on demand. Those is gonna be too slow. So this kind of, I'm gonna build a wall here, like right here, right over here, so you don't see any of this. So it looks like I'm producing resources instantaneously when it's just coming from an LRC, and then I'm slowly filling that back up over time. So that's my main goal right now. And the problem that I ran into for my production line, if you have a different way, let me know. I'll look into that. But this is a design that I want to do. I need the chem labs for the resources that are alloys that I can't get from a trade platform. So I need to figure out a way to automate that. So my idea right now is to have a conveyor belt, a river of resources flowing around in a circle, and have the conveyor belt, I mean the chem labs, grab whatever they need from it. So that's what I'm working on right now. And if I have this complete, I think it will be probably one of the only few, you know, full item, like just every single item in blueprints automated, except for 2 things: gathering soil and collecting the gas, because the gases have to come from different planets. That can't be helped. Someone said that you can collect all the gas if you have a harvesting facility up in space, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna build my base in space. It's gonna be too much of a hassle. But this is exciting. Oh, sorry, I didn't take a look at the time here. I'm gonna have to call it quits right now. I'm gonna go eat lunch, and I'll come back and play a little bit of No Man's Sky. But yeah, Chronic Zombie, dude, thank you so much for the help. How would you get it in space? You build a ramp up. Let me show you real quick. Let me see it real quick. I'm happy with what we've made so far. I learned a couple things. I'm gonna have to do research on priority slots based on the orientation of the platform relative to the arm. So I'm gonna run the numbers and see what percentage chance you have of grabbing a resource from a certain slot. This is troubling though, because if it's not completely random or even, we're gonna have issues later on. Because I need every single resource going through. Alright. Let me load up my regular file. I walked to Silva. I walked to Desolo from Silva. Wait. Just you just build a ramp up into space. Let me see if I still have my whatchamacallit. You build a ramp up into space, and then you can put dirt down. There's no gravity. At a certain point, there's no gravity, and everything just starts floating off. So, you have to build like an encased box to have your base in. You would trust me with your save file? I would not. I would not. You're too generous. I wouldn't do that. So many people ask me for my save file, and I say no. Unless it's like a creative save file, and you're just showing off prototypes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I can still land on it. Oh, yeah, okay, over here. So it's just this, you know, you just literally ramp up into space, put a landing pad down, put a beacon down, and you're good to go. And there's no gravity here, so anything that's not locked down onto a platform is gonna start floating off, including the platform itself sometimes. And that's it. And then you just put out dirt, you know, extend it out, enclose it, make sure it's enclosed, and then you can build a base up in space. And you can land on it. And then this is not actual DeSolo, by the way. That is just a graphic. Let me see if I can find it. I can't do it unless I have oxygen filters, because it's a really long trip. I think I had my backpack full. You also need a rover seat if you're gonna do this on your own. What's up, Barry? Space engineers, of course. You know Trent? He wanted to play Space Engineers. He had some video ideas, so if you're down, I will poke you whenever he wants to play. Yeah. Me and my buddy have been playing Valheim lately, so we got Space Engineers. We got off of that a little bit because of Apex. And then we got on the Valheim train. Sure, gotcha. I don't know when Trent is gonna do it, but he wants some dudes because he's gonna make a playthrough series on YouTube of them doing funny stuff. Okay. I like this, by the way. I hope people experiment with this more. It's kind of neat that you can build in space. Also, I think they deleted beacons being visible from other planets, but we'll check real quick. That made me real sad because the planet is invisible. Any other planet is invisible, so you need to look at beacons to see where it is. Wait, this is the wrong launching point. I'm not at the right place, but it's whatever. Let's see. Oh, I think I came from DeSolo, not Silva. Yeah, I ramped up from DeSolo as well. Is it up here? Oh, no. I think they removed it. Unfortunate. This is not gonna work, but... Oh no, this is where I got stuck. Oh god. Yeah, this happens sometimes. There's basically an invisible barrier around each planet to save resources, so when you hit it, you're stuck and the only way through is to use a rover seat. You can place it down here, hop into it, and then from there place it lower beneath you again and hop into it until you pass the invisible layer and then you're in the planet's gravity and you start falling down. But yeah, this happens. And if you can pass it, then you can float to any planet as long as you know where it is. Again, everything is invisible. It's to save memory, you know. If every planet was rendered, then the game would be not running, you know. These are fake graphics just to give the feel that the planets are there. I went into one, it's empty. It's very small and it's empty. Yeah, we'll call it there. some dude went into the sun. I was like, this is so cool. And he filmed it at the right moment where he was walking on top of the sun. It looked like he was walking, and then he played that song. And it was perfect. I'm like, man, people are great. The things they do in games. And once again, yo, Chronic Zombie, dude, this is the sickest conveyor belt I've seen. It's literally genius. I hope people recognize that you are doing some awesome stuff. But yeah, I would definitely post this on Reddit if you haven't already. You would burn up on the sun? That'll be awesome. That'll be cool. Alright, I'm gonna call it quits here. I'm gonna go eat lunch. I try to keep the stream short. Cause Saturday is my day where I work on my experimental projects, so conveyor belt and Astroneer. No Man's Sky I'm just playing because I like the game and I haven't touched it in a long while. And then after that, I'm gonna, by the way, if you guys are making videos on YouTube, check out YouTube Shorts, the algorithm. It's busted. You get way more potential growth from Shorts than the actual algorithm. Had to remove a hard drive from your old Windows 98 PC. Yo, Windows 98, man, that's old. Those one screw stripped. Ah, rest in peace. Good night, Mario. Good night. It is. I live in U.S. Central Time, so it is 2:18 p.m. right now. So usually I stream anywhere from 12 to 1, and then end at 2 usually. But what's up, Argus? Yo, hey, let me just quickly show off. Yo, Argus, I think this will blow your mind. This is Chronic Zombies conveyor belt. And it was the last one. Oh my god, that is the worst, dude. Check this out, yo. Uh-oh. Where's it going into? There we go. Okay. Let me remove these real quick. Alright, it should start transporting now. Look at this. Look at this. It's so fast. It went from here to over here in a split second. This is incredible. What is that sound though? What's going on right now? Is that in my game or? By the way, yeah, this is literally the best conveyor belt design by far that I have seen ever. And no one even tried to make a conveyor belt. Chronic Zombie, you are onto something here, my friend. Brilliant. You remind me of a guy named Bask. He is probably the best production line designer in No Man's Sky I've seen. He streams on Twitch every once in a while, if you are interested in the game, but why would you even have an ID motherboard? It was, hey, I still used to have my Windows XP computer from Compaq, E-machines. You know, that was great times. Yeah, this is all Chronic Zombies design, by the way. I asked him if I could make a video on it and give him full credits. He said I could, so I'm gonna do it because I think people need to see this. And the sad thing is it only had 10 reactions in the official Discord. Astroneer Discord. I'm like, bro, this is... Why aren't people excited to see this? This is, am I the only one here? Transporting resources quickly over a long distance? That's a hard problem to solve in Astroneer, and he solved it. This is ingenious. Even if I had 100 hours to design a conveyor belt from scratch, I would not have come up with this at all. This is brilliant. This is something that deserves to be seen and validated. We need to have people say, Chronic Zombie, this is awesome. You know, instead of those crappy content creators who are just making memes and stuff. Not for Astroneer, I'm just talking generally speaking. This is actually brilliant. Piece of rubber to remove the screw. That's extremely bad luck. Alright, let me call it quits here. I'm gonna say my thanks. I just wanted to show this to Argus, because Most of the stuff in Astroneer I learned from Argus, and some of it from Cardo. Cardo is also a pretty smart guy. All right. Thank you to everyone for dropping by at the end of every stream. I thank people who chatted at least once. If you want me to say, give you a shout out, just drop something in chat. Doesn't have to be anything important. All right, we got living. Oh, if you want me to shout out anything, let me know. If you stream, if you have a YouTube channel, let me know, and you can drop a link. All right, we got Living Skeleton 11. Thank you for dropping by. Always nice to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, dude, hook me up, man. If you have some moderator friends or developer friends who can make me mods, let me know, man. I would love to have some mods for stuff for production, because I think Astroneer has a lot of potential if they go a certain direction. Zago Jovanovic, also known as Great 315 Hungry on Twitch. Thanks for dropping by, dude. We got Who Asked You, also known as YOLO Speed. Got some new faces. Mario. Thanks for dropping by, Mario. If you got any questions, dude, let me know, man. Also, a lot of my videos are outdated, so there's way better ways to do that stuff. So if you need any help on that, let me know. I'm scrolling through chat right now. Chronic Zombie. Yo, you are a lifesaver. This conveyor belt design is awesome. I'm going to tweak it to see if I can make it work with multiple resources at the same time. I think the solution is to have parallel conveyor belts with 3 MRCs. I think that's going to be the solution, but we'll see. Big Question Gaming, thanks for dropping by again. I think you dropped by past few streams. Maybe I'm imagining things, I don't know. Ender, thanks for dropping by as well. Very Loud, that's my buddy. We do a podcast together called the Pointy Hatcast. If you're interested, let me know. I'll drop the link. We cover movies. Stav Games, this guy is a indie game developer from Croatia, so if you want to check out his stuff, let me know. I'll drop his itch.io page. You can check out his games there. Argus X77, thank you for dropping by as always as well. Always appreciate seeing you, dude. Alright. Send you a couple more things in the Discord for you to check out. Awesome, awesome. I will always ask you for permission if I want to post something. But yeah, if you have a Reddit account, I would post it on Reddit. Deserves to be seen. This is innovative. This is genius. And I want to see what other people do when they take this design and then improve upon it. That's how you see things go crazy in games. Is someone had a great idea, someone else takes it and makes it a little bit better, then someone else takes that and makes it a little bit better. And soon you have this crazy world with conveyor belts and Astroneer, you know? Your English is so bad? It's pretty good, man. I can understand what you're saying. I can only speak English. I can speak a little bit of Korean. It's not very good. And I took 4 years of Japanese in high school, but I haven't used it, so I'm not gonna try. And I took German in high school, but it is very bad, so I'll let you know how the 98 saga ends. Let me know, dude. That's a sad story. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Check out the game. Astroneer and No Man's Sky are two of my favorite games of all time. The developers are very friendly people. You can hop on their official Discord if you want. A lot of people there, a lot of helpful people. A lot of smart guys like Chronic Zombie. Gotcha. No, I will always ask, you know. And if you have anything to link, let me know. You are too generous, man, Chronic Zombie. I guess you have no desires for validation for your creations, I guess. I don't know. That's very noble. But no, I will always ask. Speak Romanian and English. But the English is bad. Nah, it's pretty good, dude. If I can understand you, you're doing a pretty good job. If I try to speak Romanian, dude, you not understand me. Because I don't know any. Although I did watch a very cute Romanian girl do ASMR. Because she's doing it in Korean. And I was like, oh man. I should learn Romanian. Alright. Let's call it there. I forgot her channel name. If anyone wants to watch ASMR. Shoot. What is her name? I forgot. I like listening to ASMR when I'm making videos in the background. I like having some background noise, but Destructive Mark 315. Alright. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna call it quits here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Before I leave, if you want to see anything, let me know. Once again, a huge shout out to Chronic Zombie for his conveyor belt design. It's incredible. It is literally one of the most ingenious things I've seen in Astroneer in all my history of playing, learning, watching other people do stuff, just reading about it, browsing Reddit. This is literally one of the best things I've seen. Shout out Ducky O'Brien. Yes, that's me. My moniker is Ducky O'Brien. My YouTube channel name is Archivers, and my Twitch channel is Ducky O'Brien. But yeah. See you later, Grape. I can remove your Astroneer map and start a new one. Alright, fair enough, man. Do what you want to do. Yeah, thanks for dropping by, guys. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I'm here to help as best as I can. So if you need help on anything, let me know. I'm gonna call it quits here. I don't like how you can't chat after you end streaming, but I always end with the 07. Any of your EVE Online players out there? The salute. That's a salute. Or the generic stick figure wave, you know? Alright. Catch you guys next time. I'll be back next Saturday. If anyone's interested in No Man's Sky, I'm gonna go eat lunch and stream a little bit of that later. But those are two different games. I noticed that Astroneer players generally don't cross over into No Man's Sky for some reason. And vice versa. See you later, Stab. Good luck on the strip screw, man. That is terrible luck. Alright. I'm gonna end the stream. Hope you guys have a nice weekend.